I said wax.
No.
In the face of he was mad done. I said wax.
No.
In the face of he was mad done. Like he expect to respect.
This is Wax On, Wax Off, episode 1. And I just had to get someone off the hyperbolic time chamber right now. I've got Whispers in the studio, Members edition. What are you saying, man? How you been? Much love coming through, man.
Well, go on, man.
I'm good. Well, how you been, man? How's the rest? How's the time off?
Time off was good, man. The time off was great. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing other things. You feel me?
Yeah, I see. You got to keep busy, man. You can't just stay and just be doing nothing. Obviously, when you have time off, that's when someone's most dangerous because you have It's like being in prison and you've got loads of shit you want to say. Definitely. And I know you got loads of shit you want to say, don't you?
Oh yeah, there's lots to say.
Before we get into that, I'm always going to start with, even though this is a new episode of Wax On, Wax Off, the same question will always start first. How did you get into battle rap? And I asked what battle got you into battle rap and what battler made you love battle rap?
That's a really good question. For those that don't know, I've been in and around battle rap, watching it for like now 15 years.
15 years.
So it's not new to me.
Do you know
what I'm saying?
So you've seen the Smack Classic DVDs, and we're talking about the line dens.
I've seen all of it. I've even seen Fight Club. I've seen the BET battles.
Back.
I've seen I think it was WRC, the World Rap Championship.
Yeah.
Like I've seen, like, as far back as you want to go. I've seen it, but like where I started was like this league in Las Vegas called AHAT.
Oh shit! Hey, that's been around for a while. Hey, I haven't seen it. I swear it's not done. It's gone now, isn't it?
It's kind of, yeah. It's pretty much.
Yeah, AHAT. So they produced Danny Myers. Was it Fats? Is it
Fats?
That's it.
He was their champion. for quite a long time.
Oh, Nove. I remember Nove.
He battled Big Cannon. Nove battled Big Cannon.
Yeah. I remember him.
Artisan.
I remember Artisan. I definitely remember Artisan. What battle was your first battle you watched then?
The first battle, like, because I think I watched maybe one or two, but I can't specifically remember what they were. But then one came along, and from that moment, I was like, I have to be involved in battle rap now. And it was Artisan versus Nove the first time.
I remember that one. In the
barbershop.
Yeah, the barbershop. That was a classic scenario, man.
Nove walked up to my man and said, "What's he gonna do if I start rapping right now?"
And the smoky ones
started rapping,
literally.
And then Artisan responded. He responded. And then it was...
Wait, was that out of the blue? But did they book to battle? Or was that just out of the blue? Like, I'm just gonna rap to you. What are you gonna say?
What had happened is like at the time, Artisan was like the champion. He was like number 1 ranked. King Los, I think, was number 2. And I
forgot King Los was shit.
Yeah, and Crimson. You remember Crimson?
Yeah, I remember Crimson.
He was number 3. I think King Los had just battled Crimson that night. I think that was the main event for that night. And King Los had won, so that made him number 2.
Shit. So you wasn't really surprised when he did all right, when he did good against Daylight or DNA?
No, it wasn't. No.
Yeah, because I'm thinking, Rob, people are very surprised on this. I forgot about that. I can't even lie. Because I think he just used to call himself Los, or was he always King Los?
No, it's a different one.
Oh,
it's a different one.
Okay.
It's a different one.
Oh, it wasn't the same King Los that battled DNA.
No.
Okay.
It might even be King Lo. I don't know, but it's someone like the name is similar to.
Okay, fair dues.
Back years. And then Nove had battled someone outside. Just battled someone outside. Smoked his boots, and they're like, "Okay, we got a new gunner. He's in the barber shop. You know, they're like doing what you do when someone comes in. Like, who do you want?" And they're like, artisans #1. I want him. He's the first to get done. Then
that's fire. That's fire. Though. Okay, you like usually someone will say URL TV or someone from KOT. You actually went to AHAT.
Yeah, because by the time I got to URL,
yeah,
and even watched the Smack DVDs and stuff like that, when I discovered AHAT, obviously I went into anywhere else I could. I was already in love with battle rap at that point. Like by grind time, I was already...
Yeah, grind time has some classics, man.
Bare classics, bro.
What's your top 5 grind time classics? Off the boat.
Hollow versus Awkward has to go up there.
I'll give you that.
Because Hollow had probably one of the biggest haymakers.
The Hulk Hogan one?
No, that's the one where...
That's what automatic, wasn't it?
He's like... That's why they put... Because they did a non-perishables CD or mixtape. And Awkward was on the peanut butter. And Hollow said that's why they put you on the peanut butter.
I remember that. Hollow was crazy. Yeah, he was crazy back then. I definitely gonna support for DNA versus who was it? Roan. When the bomb he had the bomb shit like and then Swave Server versus QP were always going with that, man.
That's up there.
Yeah,
That's
definitely. Swave Server absolutely made QP look like an absolute dickhead.
It was bad.
Absolute dickhead.
One of his worst losses.
Yeah. I think QP's just a weirdo though, man.
He's a very good writer. But he is a weirdo.
He's definitely weird. He's definitely a weirdo, man. The stuff that the guy shows people he gets clocked doing. I'm like, yo, why would you do this? But that's America for you, innit?
Facts.
What battle rapper got you loving battle rap? So obviously, I'll say for example, my one was Sue Surf. He made me love battle rap like that.
It would then again have to be one of the AHAT TV rappers because that's where I started. I would say actually. The first favorite battle rapper I had was Fresh Ave.
Okay.
In AHAT. He sadly, rest in peace, he passed away.
Oh shoot. Just
before AHAT took off.
I swear.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Rest in peace.
But for me, he was just too sick. And what AHAT did and that I liked is that they had ciphers and stuff. So you got to see like the rappers rap. And when it came to them ciphers,
yeah, you would body it.
Next level, bro. Next level.
Yeah, you might send me a link. I might also go back to Fresh Throwback Thursday tomorrow. I need to watch that again, man. I used to love watching them ciphers, especially the AHAT or the URL ones. I used to watch that a lot.
Yeah,
so what a Bill Collector where he was spitting
best verse.
Yeah, he was spazzing in that one, man. I wish that you had Shotgun Shook one as well. I've seen a little leak of that. He was wilding.
Bro,
Shotgun Shook can wild on wax, you know.
I believe that. I think he did.
I actually think he's one of the best on beat. I say Sue Surf, but Shotgun Shook is very high up there.
Yeah,
his mixtapes quality shit, man. Quality shit. Listen. Definitely, I'll give you that afterwards. So how was your first battle? I've listened to you a lot in the spaces, and I've listened to what you talk about. It sounds like your first battle. It looked like you got linked up with Americans early, because because you do share a lot of shit from iBattle, and it seems that you know them. So, what was your first battle per se? Was it in a British league, or was it beforehand?
Face to face.
Yeah,
I had a battle with, I think you know AB, in like you might not know AB.
AB.
He was supposed to be in the process that I was in.
Oh, okay. No, I don't know.
And then my second face-to-face battle with a crowd, because me and AB had no people, it was just me and him.
Oh, okay.
And we filmed it. My first battle with a crowd was the process battle.
Oh, okay.
I have battled previously online, which is how I have my American connection.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I wondered how you American connection, because you look like you had an American connection from early. It's like,
oh yeah. I battle tried to book me about 6 months before I came to the process. Yeah.
So you could have been a British guy who's like, right, where did this guy come from?
It would have been my first battle in that battle.
That'd be crazy.
The only reason I couldn't do it was because at the time there was a no-fly zone.
Oh, what, COVID?
Coronavirus.
Yeah, COVID. Fuck COVID, mate.
Fucked it up. But...
Yeah. Well, yeah, look, man, you got here now. The first battle, I think your first battle was it Zach? Of that face, yeah, that was
Pack. Not Zach, Pack.
from the first line, it was done. It was done.
Basically.
How did you prepare for that battle though?
Do you know what? I'll give you like an exclusive. I lost my phone like 2 weeks before the battle.
So all that content, all that stuff was
all my bars gone. And before that, I had a different opponent. I was supposed to face Benny Bizzle or someone.
Oh yeah, Benny Bizzle. I know. Yeah, I know.
So I've changed opponent, prepared for Zach now, then lost all the bars.
Oh,
everything.
Wow.
Then AB, who was in the tournament as well, and obviously I knew AB from before. So I'm like, I might not do the tournament.
Okay.
And he's like, no, man, do it. You can write it. So in 6 days, I wrote all of that.
So you actually have to literally go back in memory and say, what did I say?
Oh no, I couldn't remember anything.
You couldn't remember?
I just let
what?
It's more punishing to yourself to try and remember what you wrote.
So are you telling me you wrote fresh material?
Yeah.
All fresh in 2 weeks?
I remembered naturally, like over the course of just writing the what bar was it? Hakkasan Nobu.
Yeah, that was crazy. I can't lie. That was crazy. The way you performed that as well. Was it before the cut or was it?
No, that was. I can't even remember. Bro.
Yeah, it was
Hakkasan Nobu.
No. Oh man, it was just filthy. I mean, like I said, I just saw you. I just clicked it. I was like, what's everyone talking about? And then obviously it was on Twitter. Everyone was talking about, yeah, this guy whispers fire. I'm getting people calling me like, yo, wax, bruv. This guy whispers, bruv, you should have been here, bruv. I'm like, yo, huh? All right. As soon as I saw that first video, and then you always said, big shit. I'm like, okay, okay, okay. And yeah, Zach couldn't keep up. He couldn't keep up. You put him you had a dirty 30 and he ain't been out since.
Yeah, I retired him. But like,
wow. Oh, yeah. I'll try to be nice to the guy, man. He's a cool guy, man. I'll try to be nice to him.
No, he's a cool guy.
Yeah.
I spoke to him after the battle. He's been at a couple of events.
Oh, he's always in the events, man. He's there all the time.
So he's a cool guy.
He's there all the time, man.
I completely destroyed him that day.
Nah, you did your thing. You did your thing. So that is basically your introduction to the process, weren't it? So Zach, and then when going by, you had a decent one back and forth with Cobra. Obviously, it's a clash of styles, but you won that at the end of the day, and you prevailed, and it showed.
Destroyed him as well.
You think I don't think you destroyed him. Destroyed mean that you put him in a pack. You didn't put him in a pack.
Okay. By tournament standards, there were 3 judges.
Yeah.
And all 3 of the judges gave me all 3 rounds. So,
but it could have been. It was gentleman's.
It's not even my opinion. It's the judge's opinion.
Okay, I hear that.
That I'm saying, because in the tournament, that's what matters.
I hear that, but it's just like Zach was. We can all say he was wholeheartedly. You got put in a pack, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Cobra actually fought back with it. You know what I'm saying?
You feel like that, but it's because Zach was choking. Because Cobra didn't choke, and you got to see 3 whole rounds. You're like, okay. He is fighting. No, he was not fighting.
It's just
Benny P.
No, Benny P. That was a close one. That was your closest battle I'll play today, and even then people still say you got a gentleman, but everyone, because I didn't think anyone thought Benny P was going to do that.
I had a feeling he would do something like that.
No, did you research him before the battle?
No.
How would you know?
Nothing more than what he did in the process.
Yeah. Who did he battle? Who did he battle beforehand?
Can't even tell you now.
Yeah, I couldn't remember, but I just remember.
King was one of them.
King
Destroyed him.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. But see with Benny P, like I remember when I was because I remember I was there, and I said, "Who's Whispers battling?" Benny P. I'm like, okay. Like you look at him and you don't think he doesn't scream battle rapper until he actually rapped. I'm like, yo, this guy, yeah, he's not playing. He made you have to come out and with some new techniques. Like I didn't know you can battle. I didn't know you can skip like that. You know what I'm saying? You came with new techniques against him.
Definitely, and I made a pretty like specific tactical move to put my hacker bar in the 3rd round. And where he had the antic with the GoFundMe.
Oh, that was. Oh. I'm not gonna lie. That was funny. That was funny.
It was funny.
That was funny. I'm not gonna lie.
But after that, the round went.
Before he went, he was obviously because that was said with the judges, isn't it? That the judges did say that, and they gave you all 3 rounds. But those first 2 rounds, I'll be honest, that was literally a good back and forth where you was punching him and he was punching back, where everyone was surprised, thinking, "Yo, Benny, okay, cool."
Definitely.
And then you made remember that rebuttal with the Dominance Eclair one. Everybody. I think everybody that day was grab this nigga t-shirt, bruv. Grab this nigga t-shirt, bruv.
Fam, do you know how many t-shirts I've had ruined?
Oh yeah, the first battle that t-shirt got ruined, bro.
Bruv,
that t-shirt got ruined.
The Cobra battle, that Versace t-shirt.
I thought it was the first one you got ruined.
The first battle, it got ruined a little bit. Yeah. But the one at the Cobra battle, it got ruined like to next level, bro. It was a medium when I wore it there, and now it's an extra large, oversized t-shirt. That is a Versace t-shirt.
That's a Versace now. That's a Versace now, bro. That's a Versace, bro. But nah, you did your thing there. You did your thing. And I do remember, I spoke to you in that fight, that semi-final. I was like, I think it was a final. Yeah, it was semi-final. And I said, yo, so you're doing your thing now. Who do you want after the process final? I shouldn't have really said that, but I said, fuck it, I'm gonna ask him. And he was like, straight face, no hesitation, I want you now. I was like, rah, okay. All right then, big man. I was actually very shocked at how confident you said. He was like, I want you now. I want him. Like literally, just a straight face to me. I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I respect it. I respect it. You didn't hesitate. You didn't even start. Like literally, you told me I didn't start. I want you now. I was like, all right, cool. So let's go into that. Let's get into that. So I understand you and Yunan was supposed to battle before. And that's why the battle even came out. That's when you and Yunan were in and out of Twitter. You were both promoing the battle. Tell me about that, man. How did that go down? Because you two were supposed to battle beforehand, weren't you?
Yeah. There was a league in America called 30 TV. They booked the battle. They have had events over in the States. We was going to be the first one in Britain. Obviously AB was part of it as well. So we set this up, and it was going to be me versus Yunan. We're trying to get AB versus someone else. We're trying to get maybe 2 or 3 battles on the card.
Yeah.
And me and Yunan got booked. We sent a deposit and everything, but then he had the crash battle come about. And our battle was like a week before that, I think.
So it was around
before, a week
error
after.
versus error time.
Yeah, error versus error.
Okay.
And obviously, that's a better card, better situation.
That was the event. That was the event of the year. That was the event of the year.
And he was probably like arguably performance of the night.
Oh yeah. I mean, I only went to day 2. I missed day 1 because I didn't know I had work, so I fucked myself over. But I will tell you right now, Yunan was nice. Well, he was, cool, calm, collected. The time he battled you, Crash, and came out, this guy was drenching in sweat. I'm like, bruv. That was probably one of the best Yunan performances I've seen. Performance I've seen live in Delta, because like Yunan was just like that first round against Crash.
It was bad. I'm not gonna lie, it was bad. It was pretty bad.
So how would you feel? How did you feel that you were going that battle before you saw that Crash performance live? Not live, but you saw it. I'm guessing you watched the battle 3 times. How did you feel like? Okay, I'm going to stand in front of this man. How would you feel beforehand then?
I mean, you can't always judge people by the last fight they had, because if you judge Usman by his last fight, he's a loser.
Oh, bro.
No, but I mean, hold on.
You actually brought Usman to this.
No, hold on. Let me land.
He definitely would have, bro.
If you look at his last fight, he's a loser. That's a fact. He got knocked out in the 5th round.
Yeah.
Even though if he didn't get knocked out,
he would have won.
He would have won the fight.
Easy.
Unanimous decision.
Easy.
But by his last fight, he's a loser. Judge him by his last 15 fights.
Yunan's got a pretty good record.
No, I'm saying Usman.
Yeah.
Then it's different. So I'm saying, like, if I judge and reverse it and judge Yunan by an extremely good performance he's had. The reason you can pick that out and say that is one of the best Yunan performances, he's had a 10-year career. The reason you can pick that out is because that doesn't come that often.
Oh, I've got to disagree with that one.
It doesn't come that often. Performances of that caliber, and you got to remember, like, performances are good, but if you lose the battle, you lose. He's had great performances and lost.
I agree.
Great performances against, like, Disaster, lost the battle.
You think so?
Lost the battle.
That was debatable, though.
I think he lost.
That was debatable, bro. And he got punked. He got punked. He got punked, and he still made it debatable.
Right, and the reason you let him get away with that is because of the way he looks.
No, I don't think so.
If Tay-Rock got punked like that on stage,
but he did get
even
punked.
if he had 3 loaded Lux rounds, you would not let him win that battle.
Okay, cool. Okay, but Tay-Rock did get punked. But he won in the battle. Remember what Gluizy did to him? He slapped the weed out of his hand.
But he apologized straight after.
Still punk, bro.
And
You can't have that.
And then Gluizy said in an interview as well afterwards, like, you know, I was scared as fuck.
But
like, he said sorry after.
Bro, he's a weed. You know what I'm saying?
But clearly they're brethrens or whatever. Like, Tay-Rock didn't react straight away like it's like someone else was.
I know for a fact if I did that to Nose, we're going war.
What happened to Unanimous was worse than that.
Oh yeah, he got spat on in the battle, and he got spat on in the battle, and he bodied it. So his opponent.
We're comparing that with getting weed slapped out of our hands. Now that's
no, but he got.
If Tay-Rock got spat on in a battle, whether his rounds were good or not, he doesn't win.
You think so?
You're telling me he wins?
But look, I'm not saying he won. I'm not saying.
The only reason he didn't lose the crowd is because it was in Britain.
Not, bro. Like his material was just a lot better that night. And I'm not gonna lie, sorry, he got spat on, and he still bodied the man. This is what I'm saying. Yunan, you're just one of them guys. You could do so and then you still be like.
We can agree to disagree. I mean, I'm not saying he's not like a great battle rapper in terms of UK history. I'm just saying that if someone is that good, then they would have got further. That's the point I'm making. Like, we argue for a lot of football players that they're really good. But then we pull up their stats for their best season, and it's like further, though? 18 goals.
What do you mean further, though? Because he has gone further. He's been KOTD, total world domination.
Nobody,
quite a few times.
Nobody in Britain is a regular on any of the top 5 leagues in over the sea.
Overseas, I understand where you're coming from because America don't really book them unless only people that book them right now is iBattle and KOT back in the day.
Even when Shotty Horror was at the height of his career, he was not regularly on King of the Dot. No, he had a few battles over there. He had a few battles on UW. He battled a few times.
Bro, he went crazy in Jersey.
But he wasn't.
He went crazy in Jersey, bro.
He wasn't a regular though. That's what.
He wasn't regular. He just he knew Arsenal. Well, from what I see on my eyes, obviously I didn't know Shotty at the time, but you had a classic with Arsenal. He fucks with you. He said, "Come to my league, base daylight." He went there and smoked shit in front of that Jersey crowd, bro.
He did well.
He smoked shit. That Justice Lee scheme was crazy.
Yeah, it was
crazy. Against Daylight as well. Come on, man.
I'll go him.
You got to give him that flowers.
No, I'll go and win in that battle. Cool, but it's just no leagues are doing that on a regular basis. No,
and that's. I think iBattle's doing that now. iBattle's are getting a lot of UK guys right now.
But they're not a top 5 league though, in my opinion.
I don't know. Right now, I think they are.
I don't feel like they are.
I know. Okay, URL TV, that's number 1. We know that for a fact.
I think URL,
RBE,
KOT, King of the Dot.
Even they have fallen off though. They've fallen off.
They still book much bigger battles. Than
actually, no, the series. No, I'll tell a lie. The series, free.
And then I don't know. Now I think from after this,
iBattle is
personally, I think the Riot is ahead of iBattle.
That's only because it's
Gates of the Garden could be argued to be ahead of iBattle.
Nah, Gates have got too many one-rounders for me, man. Too many one-rounders.
Queen of the Ring could be argued to be.
What?
Because they're in direct partnership with URL, so it's the same people and the same amount of money behind it.
Queen of the Ring, really?
They just booked a tournament and like 40 bars.
No, that is Remy Ma, Chrome 23. That's nothing to do with Queen of the Ring, but Queen of the Ring has been falling off.
Queen of the Ring. Oh no, that is the wrong one. No, but they did announce they're doing the tournament though.
Yeah,
Queen of the Ring announced.
Yeah, because they saw very Mardu as shit. Come on, man. She just made all the top tier females come in one place and for
then
25
I can
grand.
even argue Chrome 23.
Yeah, but iBattle has been. iBattle's been. You can say iBattle's top 5. I'm not gonna lie. That's debatable.
They're not regularly booking UK people. Though.
Yes, they are. No. Yes, they have. Yes, they have.
No, they're not.
Yes,
a few UK. You gotta like, because a few UK people getting booked once does not mean that we're getting booked regularly. That's the difference.
No, I'm just.
Georgie Roots has been once. Jester Black has been once. Moke has been once.
Moke, LSD, Gaff.
They're not in a situation where Lex is having a card, and they've like cards and upon cards, and we've seen them there multiple times. They've all had one trip out there. They may be going back for a second, but nobody right now is getting regularly booked in the States.
Well, Bizzo is.
How many battles has he had in the States?
Had a crazy one, real deal.
But how many has he had?
It doesn't matter, bro. We're getting that recognition now, though. They want to book us.
They want to book us, but at the moment, it's not a regular thing. That's what my argument is.
I think it's not
regular. I think that's the next...
I think you're going on the point where one man has to be booked regularly on that league over and over again. I'm going to a point where, all right, we're getting a lot of English battlers, and yes, not going regularly, but every card I see with iBattle, here's someone in. I didn't even gas bath. I didn't know you would get iBattle. Look, I'm like, raw shit. Okay, LS Dean, Georgie Roots, Bizzo Oppo is gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a thing where I genuinely start. I know where you come from. Are they getting regularly booked like that? No, we're not getting that booked. But is he calling Briggs or is he calling? Yo, I want to get one of you man in. Well, who can I get? Boom, it happens.
No,
he's looking. iBattle even came in UK, Manchester, put on a crazy show on the smoke. You know what I'm saying? So I think the British battlers are getting their just deserves now. I think we're coming more bar heavy.
Starting to. I would say personally for me, we're on like, you know, like when you have like a progress bar and you're trying to fill it up to 100%. 100% for me is when we're somewhat equal to the States. Right. And that's a very long progress bar. Do you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And along that progress bar, we're no more than like 10 to 20% at the moment. For me.
All right. Okay, to you. Okay.
For me.
And
like,
go on.
I feel like the reason for that is like obvious. Statistically, there's so much more talent out there in America.
Of course,
there's so much.
But I can say the Americans I've seen recently. There's British guy that will sweep them off the floor,
and that's
sweep them off the floor,
and that's 100%. I feel like myself can go over there and smoke hella boots. I feel like that 100%. But the problem is, I'm standing on theories and not statistics at this point.
Okay.
The fact that I think Mo can go there 5 times and go 5-0.
Facts.
I have no ties to Mo.
He bodied the guy.
We're in different groups.
He bodied the man in New York, bro.
He bodied with Ben Superior. I know Ben Superior as well.
That's it.
From iBattle.
That's it.
Bodied him. But I know that Ben Superior is not that high up there on that.
Exactly. He's okay. I'm glad you said that. And this is what I'm saying.
But Mo can go 5-0.
Bizzo can go 5-0.
Bizzo can go 5-0 over there.
You know what I'm saying? I think quite a few of our battlers can go.
When that point happens, and that 5-0 thing is like, okay, we had maybe 2 or 3 battles in iBattle over the space of a year, then that's going to be further along the progress bar. Because then at that point, when we're going to Americans and we're saying, we can smoke you, it's not, we feel like we can smoke you. No, it's, I've come to iBattle and haven't lost 5 times. And then it's different.
I think you're judging it one way, like almost like back in the day. So I think the highest pinnacle of British battle was when Don't Flop was at its highest, when they were booking Arsenal, DNA, Conceited, Math, Clips regularly like that. Them birthday dates were legendary. I was there for Arsenal and DNA. I was shocked at how good it was. I'm like, raw shit, fucking hell. That was classic battle. Classic.
Very good battle.
And people forget, Don't Flop at one point was the second best battle. Because KLT was just coming up when Don't Flop was about.
Yeah.
KLT was coming up. Don't Flop was right there. Although Euro was still there, Don't Flop was coming up. They was coming, reaching. It was so popular, they went to America and took it over with events after events after events. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we don't know what happened to it now. Obviously, it's on the comeback. But at that point, nobody could say we were lacking. Because even in world dominations, we had a crew with us. Definition. Shotty. You could say at one point, yeah. Unan. Who else? Kruger. Who else? Fucking there's names after names after names I can mention. Tony D. You know what I'm saying? So we have Gemini. I don't think Gemini got. Did Gemini got a picture one? I don't think so. But still, he was in the pinnacle. He was beating Americans regularly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
never lost to America.
There we go. So I think that time we're now we're in
he's one of the few people that like is at that sort of point that I'm talking about though. He's one of the, because I don't think it's like no one's got to that pinnacle. Some people have got there for a few weeks or a few months and then they haven't maintained it. There's no way all of those people that you named still have that pulling power now. No way.
Sure he has.
But like he's one of 10 people you mentioned, you know what I mean? Gemini still does, probably.
Yeah, Gemini's lost.
When I'm talking...
Gemini beat top tiers.
And he's beating Clips.
Yeah, I was there for that one.
T.
Yeah, he destroyed Big T.
You know what I mean? And that's like 2 legendary smack battlers.
Cortez.
He's also performed on Summer Madness.
Oh, he smoked Soul's boots.
Bad.
And he doesn't even think that was good. That's how crazy it is. He doesn't even like that performance. But he smoked his boots.
No, he smoked him. I don't think it was his best performance either.
Yeah.
But I feel like he smoked him. No debate about that. We're debating his performance levels, not the battle. Do you know what I mean? But he reached that pinnacle, definitely.
Oh, yeah. And his return's going to be... I'm looking forward to that return, man. That return's going to be something special. All right. Let's go on to rivalry. Let's sit there around the room now. Right. That battle in general was the most hyped battle because you and Unan really promoted excellently through that battle. Like, I saw the way you was getting at Unan's neck every day. And I saw the way Unan was like, all right, cool. Taking it lightly, and then you were getting him. He was like, all right, cool, you know what, I'm going to fuck you up. Like, literally, like, you was atting him, and Unan weren't batting, but then he bit, and you, yeah, cool. Now that battle comes along, even before the battle, you two face up, square up. It's going crazy. The vibes got, like, Dr. Brill, my guy, standing right in front of me. He's like, yeah, come from Sweden just to see that match. I'm there in the crowd with my boys, like, yo, yeah, this is going to be smoky, you know. This is going to be smoky. How was you feeling before that battle? Because obviously that's your biggest look. And yeah, you actually got Unan to come outside and say, yo, yeah, you're going to face me now. You know what I'm saying? So how did you feel before that battle and during that battle?
I mean, I was happy to get the battle.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say I was excited.
How comes?
I was happy to get the battle, but like for me, it was just something that had to be done.
You got.
I don't look up to Unanimous. Do you know what I'm saying? I know his position in the battle rap community. I respect it, but I don't look up to him. He's not someone I emulate my style from or anything like that. I just appreciate.
I hear what you're saying. You're going there. Like, it's like football. When you play football, I might play someone. National League, and I'm little or semi-pro. I might respect what you do. I'm not gonna respect you for one match. It's up. It's me and you now.
Exactly.
I'm gonna kick the shit out of you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I get that. But you brought out an A1 Unan because he was A1. He was. Yeah. But those first two, I'll be honest, them first 2 rounds, I give you credit, them first 2 rounds was cold. The bars you had in there, the split decision, unanimous split decision, the white city bar, that you don't know what it's really like. I thought, yeah, this guy didn't come to play. He didn't come to play. In the first 2 rounds, even though, I'll be honest, Unan was octane higher, you wasn't far behind, you know what I'm saying? You were coming.
That's your opinion.
Look, I was there live. I know what I was reacting to. And I was like, yo, that first round, I could tell you, me and my boys were wigging. I'm like, yo, this guy's coming. Like, literally. Like, when you said that split decision bar, we were like, But when Yunnan came in the first round, the Chocodemus, it was like, yo, this is, oh my goodness. You know what I'm saying? It was a thing where you're punching, and it's not a bad punch either. It's a decent punch. But Yunnan's coming with haymakers now, and he's trying to knock the shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? Second round, I thought, you know what, you're coming back. You fought back, but Yunnan was just coming every time. And I thought that I shouldn't feel like a disrespect. I feel like this should be like, all right, you actually brought the best out of my man. You know what I'm saying? So if you can, it's better than you having the best of Yunnan than having someone who just couldn't be bothered. You know what I'm saying? Because that wouldn't look good on yourself either.
I mean, definitely. But that's why I annoyed him before the battle.
So yeah, tell me your side of it, man. Because obviously I don't want to speak to you too much about it, man.
I mean, you know what I mean? I did what I did.
Mm-hmm.
I got his attention. I even did little things like, the face-off before the battle. But that's because I know how to sell a battle.
That's it, man. That's about it. It's promo, isn't it?
People, I don't know if they think now, but they thought at the time, I really had a problem with this guy.
No, but that's the best thing about
people
promo.
Messaging me like, yo, bro, are you all right? Are you good? And I'm like, it's a battle, bro. It's promo. It's promo. Like,
but ain't that promo's all about? Like selling the fight?
For me, the promo is more important than the fight.
Yeah, because you want to make people actually want to see you. I agree. Because
promo's more important than the fight. And that's the reason that McGregor can headline cards where champions are defending their belts and McGregor doesn't have one. McGregor don't have a belt. Why is he headlining a card over people defending?
Yeah, because he knows how to talk that shit. He knows how to talk that talk.
And he's also getting paid more than champions to fight. So you can fight as well as you want, but the best isn't getting paid more than the person that's promoting better.
However, though, if you're gonna promo, you need to bring it, and that's why you did that first 2 rounds. You did, and I always gonna say first 2 rounds. I'm not gonna be biased because you're here. I'm always gonna say what I feel in it.
I mean, I went in the third round as well.
I thought you lost the crowd third round. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean,
I'll be honest.
Losing the crowd is one thing, but like denying the material is a different thing. It's not if I lose the crowd because of material, then obviously you can deny it. But like, I didn't lose the crowd from material.
I did.
It wasn't in the third round was crazy.
Look, you're supposed to believe that. You're supposed to believe that, and you're supposed to. And it's your shit. Like, but however, coming from what
I had a crazy haymaker in the third round with the Wingardium Leviosa. I couldn't even finish the bar like 3 times because they kept reacting to it.
Yeah, that was one line though, bro.
So I'm saying from a material standpoint, I had what that's a haymaker I can name without even thinking, and that battle was 6-7 months ago, 9 months ago.
Yeah, like the Wingardium levels were cool, but during that third round, it wasn't as high as the first 2 rounds. Because we could safely say the first 2 rounds got the most reaction. By far.
But we know, up until a certain point, I was getting the reaction though. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that Harry Potter line, if it had been said at the end of the round, it wouldn't have got any reaction, and we know why. But it was said in the first half of the round, and it got crazy reaction. Yeah, so that's why I can argue that my material in the third isn't the reason that I lost the crowd. Because I had the crowd from the beginning to the half of the round. Do you know what I'm saying? If it was trash, I'd have lost them from the 4th bar.
I think, like I said, the first 2 rounds was clearly the best rounds. But I'll say, I think the second round was your best round.
I agree. The
second round where you were trying to say you ain't really like that, and the white city bar, crazy. But like I said, the third round I thought could have been a bit better. I thought you could have angled it or schemed it a bit better. You know what I'm saying? And obviously we're gonna take the elephant out of the round. What was your thinking of that prop?
It was something I was gonna originally do when we were booked before.
Why though?
It was just a, how can I say? Like, it was supposed to just be a battle rap moment, simply put.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but I can't really agree to what you're saying at the moment. Like I said, I'm not gonna trash you in that moment, but it's just like, at that moment, did you think about the repercussions that would have had afterwards?
I don't think extensively into everything in that. I just understand that things will either go well or they won't.
Yeah. So there was a light.
Like either way.
I mean, yeah, go on. Say what you got to feel, man. Because I wanted you to tell me. I don't want to start saying something and you.
I mean, it's like, you know what I mean. It's a conversation. So.
Yeah. So okay, I'll let me take my view in it. So obviously I was there, and I was like, oh, well, that battle's over, and then but obviously it wasn't. But I thought, at that moment, there was 3 things that come into play where I thought like you fucked up in that situation. 1, taking out a knife in the middle of a knifing pandemic. Well, obviously we know about back in the day. We've seen the roads back in the day. We know everyone gets.
It was a prop.
I know, but in the middle of a knifing pandemic, everyone's getting stabbed left, right, center. That one, I didn't think that was the right moment of that time, or I wouldn't even done that in period. I wouldn't done that period. I'll be honest. But you could talk your shit if you want to. You don't have to agree with me, fam.
No, I completely agree.
Yeah.
With what you're saying in terms of that's like your opinion of what happened. That you shouldn't do that in a knife epidemic. We've been in a knife epidemic for about 20 years, though.
Yeah, but
20 to 30 years.
Exactly, but we're in the point. Oh, go on, finish your stuff, man.
It's like, of course, something as much as that. Like it's a prop. It's in your face. It's there. It's and I'm talking for the people in the building because anyone else that wasn't in the building, for me, it's a bit irrelevant what they're saying because you weren't there. You don't have a first-hand experience. There wasn't like a viral video that went round that everybody has to document the situation or whatever. So for the people in the building, okay, it's right there. It's in your face. It's a mad prop. Cool. You agree with it? You don't. The majority don't. Okay, and I'm moving on from that. At that point, like everybody's opinion of it is their opinion of it, but what actually matters is the league, what they do, the venue, what they do, and that's it.
Did you agree with what the league did?
It doesn't matter whether I agree or not.
No, it's your time to speak.
It doesn't matter. No, I say it's irrelevant that whether I agree or not because, like I said, when you do something, you consider whether it can go wrong, whether it can go right. It went wrong. So from that point, I accept whatever comes. So when people are chatting online, cool. The league says this, cool. The venue says nothing, so I can say the venue didn't say anything. So it didn't go to do you know what I mean? It didn't go further than it.
I'll tell you what my point of view, because I didn't really say nothing about it, because I was just watching in the part of the lines. First of all, yeah, like I said, putting a prop out in the middle of a knifing pandemic, I was like, yeah, that's not really the best idea, what to do that. Whether every people get stabbed left, right, center, not just people, but young children. Yeah. And at that point, it was like, oh, that was the wrong move at that time. At that time, it was the wrong move. I mean, you can say what you want to say, but that was the wrong move. Second of all, Brixton Jam is probably one of the most iconic places for battle rap. We can fully agree that, right? Like, there's been
in
events.
The UK,
UK. So, like, Briz being there, Tay Rock's been there, Smacks being there, Iron's been there to watch UK battles. Like, people actually go there to fuck with battle rap shit. That fucked up a lot of chicken for a lot of leagues where they don't want to book no one no more. You know what I'm saying?
I guess in a sense, if you're relying on one venue,
no, not just one venue.
Your problem.
It's not one venue, but it's just like it's a venue where it's an iconic venue where people iconic moments happen, and people would book that in a big event for a big event.
Okay, like I said, I deal with one league. So like other leagues, I mean, when I'm talking other leagues, I'm thinking there's one in Ireland. Doesn't matter to them. I know that Kick Nelly has one. Doesn't matter to him. He's in
it's not just other leagues, bro. It's just it's just in general.
I'm being realistic in it. When we're saying who it affects, and I'm like, well, other people that are in terms of battle rap. Because if you book a music event, it's completely different. If you book another event, like maybe a theatrical performance, completely different. So we're just talking about battle rap and who it affects in battle rap. Other leagues are like there's not plenty of leagues that are using that venue.
No, but it's just saying if I'm a battle,
I deal with one.
Yeah, go. Understandable.
Their reaction matters.
Yeah,
because they're the ones directly affected. Other people may be indirectly affected. I'm not disputing that, but I'm worried about who's directly affected. If I worry about who's indirectly affected, I'm also then considering all the people in the room, all the people online, because they're indirectly affected by this through a ripple effect of information being spread. So if I worry too much about that, you're going to end up trying to save the world.
No, look, I'm not saying to worry, but I'm just saying indirectly it's a ripple effect. You know what I'm saying? A ripple effect.
100%.
A ripple effect can come
But
about.
like, a lot of the people that reacted weren't there. I have to say that.
Okay.
And I know, like, you weren't there. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm looking, I'm like, you weren't there. You weren't there. You weren't there. So, like, if the majority of the reactors aren't there, I'm not worried about the majority. As a result. I'm worried about, like I said, who's directly affected. And even, like, people might not like that I'm going to say this, yeah?
Go on.
People get very strong with their opinions when something happens.
In what way?
Like, for instance, police brutality in America has been a problem for hundreds of years. Not hundreds of years, but like, I'm exaggerating, but it's been a problem for ages.
Okay.
An instance of police brutality happens and people are protesting. People are posting. People are doing things. But if they had if we have this same energy against these things all the time, differences will be made. If you only react to situations, nothing's going to change. And a lot of people have reacted to this one situation and become knife crime like activists. Whether like, I'm against knife crime, it affects people, it's this, that, and the other, it's dangerous, all of this. And I'm like,
all right.
You can't play civilian now.
You're not playing civilian. There's some people who have knife crime where it's affecting them personally, where people
I've been affected by knife crime.
Yeah, I hear you. I've been as well. You know, I mean, I reacted a bit. Okay, why would you do that? But it was a sense where I was like, you didn't need to do that. I thought that you didn't need to do that. And then it comes to my last point. Like the last thing I was thinking, you fucked your own chicken up. You know what I'm saying? Because you were actually on a roll at that point.
Again, that's not a fact. That's not a fact.
In what way?
Only, you don't book me. The majority of the people that have an opinion on the situation don't book me or have a hand in my booking. So nobody knows how I've been affected by that better than me. I have not fucked up any chicken.
No, look, I'm just saying.
I have been
the place you could have had
before Unan, and I had won the process.
Yeah,
that was 2 or 3 months. I got one offer to battle. After Unan, up to now, I've had over 10 paid offers that I've chosen not to do.
How comes?
Because I've been concentrating on my career, to be honest.
Music career?
No, just work.
Fair
work.
I
was chasing a promotion, and I didn't want to prepare for high profile battles at the same time, to be honest. So I put one on hold.
Okay, because in my eyes, I thought you fucked your own money up, innit? That's in a way where now people are going to be the ripple effect's going to happen now, and now people don't want to book you because of that moment.
No, actually, during the summer, I got a battle booked for next year in America.
That's it. Okay.
In March. So like and this is like I'm in talks and people are like, okay, so who do you want? And I'm like, I don't know. And niggas are giving me a list. Giving me a list and shit. The Saga.
Okay.
Excel.
Okay.
So like, and then I go online to Twitter. You've been banned from NLC. You've been we're cancelling whispers. We're against knives, this, that, and the other. And I'm like, he shouldn't get booked again. This, that, and the other. He's fucked up his career. He's stalted his momentum. And I'm just like...
How was you feeling in the process of that time? In that layoff then, how was you feeling in that process then? How did you, what was you reacting to? Or what was not reacting, but how did you move forward from the after effects of that battle?
Well, you got to realize, if you're prepared to do something like that, you can't care too much about what people are going to say. So what people are saying, I don't care. I don't care. really don't. When people like Koj want to respond to every tweet I make, and I'm like, okay. Do you know what I mean? You don't like me. You don't like my style in battle rap. That's fine.
So
I don't like your style. I don't particularly like you from the interactions we've had. So what do? I don't tweet you and I don't watch your battles. How fucking simple is that? Do you know what I'm saying? As a grown up, anyway. But obviously, people want to do this because there's a bandwagon to hop on and it doesn't look as bad. Do you know what I'm saying? You did this thing, it didn't work out, cool. You were wrong to do it, cool. So I'm like, I don't care.
So, and what I'm getting, so basically, it's like, all right, you know what? I made my bed. I'm going to line it now.
Yeah.
See what I see. Fair dues.
But the thing is, I know I'm who I am. I'm one of the best to ever step on a stage in the UK, in my opinion. I'm one of the best,
no one's against your confidence.
One of the best prospects, and that can't be denied. One of the best prospects, 100%. I won the last process, so that's a statistic that I can use.
Yeah, but
4 wins, 4 judgments, 12 judgments in my favor.
Okay,
that's a 100% record. Do you know what I'm saying? So if someone wins the academy, they get flown out to KOTD. They place higher on a ranking list for the year than I do. But that's fine to them, but we both won a tournament though. So if you're going to say they're one of the top prospects, I can say the same thing. So like, I'm one of the top prospects in the UK.
Yeah. But
I'll be fine.
But you still got to face some other prospects though. You got to have that run. You got to have that run, man. You got to have a run where you are
I'm not seeking a run. I'm not seeking a run though. That's people...
No, I'm just saying. Do you want to run? Do you want to run where you're? All right, cool. Give me the next opponent. Give me that.
No.
How comes?
I'm too good for that.
Oh God damn.
I want fights, yes, but
so you saying you and Sam Heights wouldn't be a fight?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Nah, bro. I can't agree with that one. I can't agree with that one, bro. Okay. If you're saying Sam Heights back then, I probably thought, all right, you know what? You should say something. But somehow now, he will come. He'll come for you. He'll come. And like I said, I'm not saying he's gonna outright 30 you, no, but it's gonna be a fight. Either way, it can go either way. You don't. Like, I'm not saying you don't have to agree with me. It's not here to agree with me. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know what I'm saying? It's your opinion. My opinion is your opinion. Yeah. But I think some heights will give you a fight.
I disagree. If someone called me to battle Sam Hypes, I wouldn't take it.
Really?
He's like, and this isn't to shit on him. I'm not trying to make him look bad. I don't know him, but he's not on my level, respectively.
In what way? You got to clarify it for me, because levels could be like, you know.
Okay, someone like Moke, for instance.
Yeah.
I have no ties to him. I'll openly say he's very good.
Okay.
Someone calls me for someone like Moke, I'm listening. Might not happen for whatever reason, but I'm listening.
Okay.
There's more talks to be had. You call with me with Sam Hypes, I'm not listening.
Nah, I can't, man. You got to give him more respect than that. He's been in a run where he's been taking people out.
Wins against, but who have those wins been against? Name.
All right, cool. So, all right. We can say it's been a class of wins where it could be even better than the process battles you've been battling. So yeah, DARPA. Okay, DARPA is a process battle. Okay, cool. So I will say ScoMo, who was in a big run. He had his moment. Who else? iKid. He beat iKid, in my opinion. iKid was coming at him. He was swinging, but Sam Heights was just better. He had a great battle with Just the Heights, but I think he lost that one. He had a close one, a crash, but he could have. I feel like if he didn't choke at first, he could have got that. I feel like he could definitely give you a fight. Sam Heights it's not a slouch.
All of those opponents that you named, I feel like I tried them all.
Show me them, man. Show me.
But like, I don't seek to do that to show people that I can do it. My ego's not tailored in that way. When I say I could 30 people And they're like, prove it then. I'm like, I won't be goaded into a fight because you don't feel like I can win it.
No, it's not that. Like, we just want to see
or because you want to see that it's true.
We want to see good battles. And I know you could produce good battles.
That's not a good battle. Me thinking I can 30 someone and going and proving it is not a good battle. That's the surrounding story for the battle. Can you get out of this 30? And then it also makes whatever fight back they produce more important. So I'm looking to face people that I'm fighting back against.
We'll come back to that one. We'll come back to that one because I do want to hear that kill list. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm enjoying this conversation so far, man. What was your introduction to members? Because how did you get introduced to them?
I won the tournament, and they felt like I was top prospect, and they wanted me in their group.
Was it anything beforehand? Like, or was it a thing where
I got told one thing about it maybe a few weeks before the Kick Nelly battle, but nothing concrete, nothing that I was like, I didn't really know anything. Not really know.
No. So it was literally when you won the battle, it was like, yeah, you're coming in the band.
Basically.
Yeah. Got the group. Fair dues.
I mean, I met Funky there. Never seen him at a battle rap event before. Then I'm like, what's he here for? No, I was.
When he just looked at it was like,
because he's a grime legend. I'm like, what is he here for? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, grime, funky out. Yeah. He done his bits. You can't deny that.
And then I know he was there to support, I think, D-Mac.
Yeah, D-Mac, yeah. And Tally, because he's supposed to battle Rivers that day, innit?
Tally was supposed to...
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. But
he came for D-Mac.
Yeah.
And then he came to see me as well.
Okay, so we could safely say Funky had you in the works. Well, not what he had planned to get you in before, you know.
I can't speak for him, but I know I can say that he was definitely impressed by my battles. And he's when I spoke to him that day, he knew everything.
He definitely watched
talking to me about my battles.
Jesus, so he definitely scoured you. That's what he was. He was like a football coach. Like, yeah, I know you got your left. I know you're good with your left foot. You're better touch your right foot. Your headers can be a win, could be better. But yeah, I want you. He basically scouted you. That's what he was.
In a way, I guess. But like for me, that's like I've done a little tournament. I knew I was going to win from the first battle.
Man said little tournament. You know, this guy, bro.
It's little because not because of the league. It's because of the participants that entered. The competition I had to face wasn't like excruciating.
God,
everyone knew I was going to win from the first round.
Yeah, probably. I can't deny that. If I do remember the time when I came to the semi-finals, everyone said, "Yeah, it's whispers for the taking." I do remember that. Yeah, we will never deny. I will never deny that. I'd say it for myself, though, like, yo, is this guy really good? He says, yeah. Everyone's like, yeah, Wax, come watch him. I'm like, okay, cool. I watched him like, yo, oh shit. Okay, cool. The Kick Nelly one, obviously you impressed, you showed out, you won the tournament.
I beat the fuck out of Kick Nelly. You understand? I beat the fuck out of Kick Nelly.
No filter right here today. No filter. No filter.
Kick Nelly.
Yeah, shout out to Kick Nelly though, man. Even though he loves saying my slogan, bro. So you got to say it properly, bro.
Shout out to Kick.
Wow. But yeah, so you got you're in the members now. You're fully in. I always thought what would happen if the members had a members card happen. Members was everybody. What would happen, and who would you put it against? If you had literally a members card, all right, you got yourself, Funky, D-Mac, YD. Who would you, what matchup would you put?
I don't even know.
Come on, it's got to be.
I like Funky against Messi.
Yeah, that Blue Borough business.
Yeah, maybe Messi. I like YD.
You know, for me, Funky D, I'm not gonna lie. It's only one matchup that I see happening, but I don't know what ever happened. But for me, I was like, ooh, I'll take that. You know, Funky versus Tally. If you're just talking about the whole history and what happened, obviously personal shit aside, if they can squash that shit, that might happen. But if it doesn't, I don't want anyone, fucking two people, the people behind them, and it'll be messy. Nah, fuck all that. But if you're talking about if they squash their shit and they can do a battle, I wouldn't mind seeing that because there's history behind it.
It'll be a good battle.
Yeah. Obviously, Funky and Messi, I hate where you're coming from. That's blue bar business. They might have people that we don't know. Obviously, they might know neutral people and they'd be like, yo, if they said that in blue bar as well, not just any old battle, in blue bar as well, that would be crazy. And I said that from the start, to be honest. I did say that. I think Funky told me in the space, it's like, who do you want to see battle wax? Messi. I said it straight away. I said it straight away. I just thought about the scenario. I thought about the whole past of it. The whole mutual people you might know. Obviously, one person was in jail for most of his career. One person was in the grime scene doing his thing in the music business. You know, it was that you know that K Shine J Mills film. They're both Harlem, and it was like a little history there. But it's not really history, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That type of thing. Obviously, it's not going to be one-sided, but it'll be a slugfest. What about YD? Who do you see him against?
I see him against Moke.
Oh, you want to go there? Oh, wow, that's a decent one. I like that one. I
can see him against either two, to be honest.
Say again?
I can see him against either two of them.
Yeah, that's a decent one. I like that one. Yep. YD versus Moke will be a decent one. I can't lie.
Because that's one Moke can fight back.
Yeah, Moke's been top 5 this year, bro. Have you watched his battles recently?
Yeah, I watched.
Yeah, all right. Oh, so
he did lose.
So you're scouting. I see you're scouting.
People don't understand. I'm the all-seeing eye.
Mm?
I'm the all-seeing. I know everything. Not
everything, shit.
Like,
we will have more to talk about then. We will have more to talk about.
Like, I know what's going on. I'm seeing... And this is why I talk the way I talk. People think like, oh, because he's not on PB, he doesn't watch it. Because Moke battles on PB a lot.
Yeah.
So it's like, no, bro, I see what's happening. I just don't post about it.
I feel you.
You know what I mean?
So so you're basically playing the ninja, like, yeah, I see you.
But like my opinion's informed. Like when I say these people aren't good, I've watched them and then watched them not be good.
Damn.
So you're not up to par.
Oh.
And winning against people in this like group, you're all not up to par. So for me, wins don't mean as much.
God damn.
You know what I'm saying? To be blunt.
You want to name names? Who's
I don't want to do people like that because the people that I name, it's going to be like, oh, but there's loads. It's not even like I can name all of them. There's loads of people that aren't up to par. That's why they're not going.
All right, cool. What about D-Mac? If you were supposed to if you got a battle for D-Mac, who would you thinking battle? He's actually battled quite a lot of people, to be honest.
He's battled a lot of people.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He's battled quite a lot. You think about, you know what? Fuck it. He ain't battled Surfer, ain't he? He hasn't battled Surfer yet, hasn't he?
I wouldn't put him against Surfer.
Why not?
I think Surfer makes more sense against me.
Obviously, I agree because the knife situation. And the knife bar, yeah, but I'm just thinking because he hasn't battled Surfer yet. But okay, if you want to, if we say yourself versus Surfer, who would you put D-Mac against?
I think he needs someone like Rivers. I think because he's battled a Soul-Jitsu. That's big.
Yeah, that was a crazy one.
He had an international battle against Zay. That's big.
That's decent.
He battled Tech after that.
Yeah.
It's another big battle. Champion of the process one.
Mm-hmm.
So like at this point, for me, it doesn't actually make sense to go backwards and just battle someone that's good. It needs to be someone that's great.
You know what? Actually, I wouldn't mind saying, if I put Funky and Tally together, I wouldn't mind seeing D-Mac versus Messi.
I wouldn't mind that either.
I wouldn't mind seeing D-Mac versus
Messi. Fucking him up, though. I would have
really
D-Mac fucking him up. Yeah.
Well, don't say
that's a bad match.
Well, when Messi hears someone say that, that's when he goes, "What? Alright, cool.
I mean,
cool.
He can prepare to win. I mean,
cool.
But stylistically, that's a bad match. Like on paper, I think.
They're both spit what they really live. They're both. I don't want to call people street battlers because when I see, I've been hearing a lot of people saying street battlers. I don't want to say that. They're both road, isn't it? We say it as it is, but I think it would be a perfect match. To be honest,
no, it'll be a good match.
It'll be a good matchup.
Very entertaining.
Good matchup because you're not going to hear bars, angles. you're gonna hear some real shit. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Some street shit. Let's be real. We're gonna hear some street shit. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a classic. I'll say it'll be a decent back and forth. There might be a bit of tension, but they know what it's about, innit? It's about at the end of the day.
Yeah.
There's got to be someone that's like that I could say, who would be a good matchup for him? I wouldn't mind seeing him versus Trouble.
Nah, definitely not. We'll leave it there.
What?
Definitely not.
Bro, you know Trouble ain't lost a round like in years, right? He ain't lost a round. That's what I'm gonna say. He ain't lost a round in years. That's what I'm gonna say. He hasn't lost a round.
Okay. He just 30 Tech.
Yeah.
I give him that, actually. 30, I mean, come on, Tech. Fucking.
Oh, don't.
But, no, 30 Tech, I'm not debating it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see anyone online debating it.
Mm-hmm.
No one's debating it. So, 30 Tech. But, Joker Star.
Let's not even get to that. That was hard to.
I could not write for the battle and 30 Joker Star. So, like, I mean, yeah, he's winning, but like, in perspective, like, do you know what I mean?
No, but
he's good, but he's not.
No, but he hasn't lost a round. That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know, but one of like Joker Star. Joker Star. Who was before that?
Alright, cool, but quite a few actually.
I got about on Error versus Error.
Well, that was a 1 round against Straps.
Straps.
Yeah, it was a gift to the Gab guy, innit?
Yeah, I know who he is, but it's like.
Alright, cool, but beforehand, I ain't seen him lost a round.
But who against though?
But you have to go back to the archives.
A lot of boxers go undefeated until they turn pro. You know that.
Yeah,
a lot of boxers go like 40-0. That's regular in boxing. 30-0. That's regular.
To say that would be easy.
Then they have one professional fight and they're 39-1.
I mean, I respect what you're saying with the D-Mac Rivers. However, I think that will be. I think the class of the battle level, not class, but I think the battle level. I think the longevity of the battle will show that Rivers will be in. But like I said, that's not. I don't think that was going to happen. But
no, probably not.
Yeah, but I wouldn't mind seeing that would be a style clash. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You got the aggressive guy versus, Penn. But Rivers also got a lot of acclimates. Because if you tell me D-Mac versus early Rivers, Gift to the Gab Rivers,
yeah.
Gift to the Gab Rivers was disrespectful. That's all I got. I've done this compilation. The guy disrespectful. He would disrespect you. And I know D-Mac's seen a bit of that. I know because I remember seeing D-Mac behind Rivers in his Prem title match. And he killed Chris Lee. I don't care what anyone. He killed Chris Lee. Chris Lee's. 30'd him.
Yeah.
30'd him. So he will know what Rivers can do. He's seen it for fan many a times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo. But yeah, man. Obviously, YD. Yourself versus Server.
Yeah.
Mirror match. Who's got the best knife bars? I think everyone was trying to see that from time. But would you take that battle now?
Server.
Yeah.
He doesn't want it.
Swear.
No.
How come?
If he wanted it, it would have happened.
Fair dues.
He would have battled me instead of Yunan.
Fact.
He would have been like, come here.
It makes sense though.
I said I was the knife bar king in front of your face more than once.
Yeah, we've seen that.
Like, if someone comes to my block here and says, yo, bro, I'm the king of W6. I'm like, what? Are you high? Are you alright?
You're not having that line down.
Maybe he is. So I give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe once. Come around to my block. I'm like, oh no, he chills here. Maybe he does live around here. Like, nah, bro, I'm the king of W6. Like,
you're not having that.
I'm coming up to him like, you from here? He's like, nah, I just came. Because I just came. I just come. He's like, no, I'm the king of W6. I'll be like, alright, cool. That's calm. He's not living there, bro. 20-year-old whispers. He ain't living there. He don't live
you won't survive a round against you.
You don't live there.
That's what he's saying. You won't survive a round against you.
But he just let me basically say, I'm better than you. That's what you let me say. And no battle's been booked. And I'm like, sometimes on Twitter I'll drop a little never responds, nothing. I'm like, you don't want to.
Yeah. I remember I saw it on Twitter. He was like, don't ever mention a stuff about to me ever again. I was like, okay.
No, never again. Because you should have been made that happen. You clearly don't want it to happen. I mean, personally, people keep asking me about it. And I'm like, I will destroy him.
God,
so like,
damn.
I'm not even looking for it to happen.
And the destroyed.
Yeah, because he's not good enough.
I mean, one thing about Surfer, and I'll give him credit. I'll give him credit for this. People say that he has one style, just knife punches.
Exactly.
But he does it well.
Yeah, but I do it better than him, and that's the problem. I do it better than him.
And
so
this is where we need to see it. This is where we.
No, but like, even if, say he's a 9 at knife bars, 9 out of 10, and I'm an 8.8. Let's say the battle happens, and overall, I'm an 8.8 and he's a 9. But I'm not doing 3 rounds of knife bars to prove that I'm better than him at knife bars. That's not how you do it.
Okay.
So like, there's gonna be knife bars there, but after that has been decided, you might even feel he's better than that. Fine. But every other category, I'm absolutely whitewashing him in.
Oh,
so like, he can't win a battle off knife bars alone. Yeah, it's bad.
Damn.
Performance is better. His performance is good, but mine is better. My wordplay is better. My punching's more up to date than his style of punching. I engage the crowd better. I've won a battle in the last 2 years.
You say, yeah, I won a battle in the last 2 years.
He lost to YD at Error as his error, 100%.
Yeah, I'll give YD that. I'll give YD that.
And NA, he sat on that round for like 9 months.
Right, it was 3 rounds.
They were supposed to battle.
Yeah,
the final process.
It was a rounder.
He sat on that round for like how many months? And it's a 1-rounder, so like 1-rounders don't count for me. He hasn't won a battle in the last 2 years.
But it's that 1 round. I heard that 1 round he was back for Nate. He didn't spit none of that. None of it.
Fam, I heard that bus coming bar last year.
Oh, but was there more into it? Because he might have sold something.
He might not have spat the whole thing to you.
Probably
but
not.
That I'm a way into the. I might have heard that ages ago.
Yeah, but still, man.
So
I'm at East London. I'm at East London. I got gas for that. I can't lie.
It's a 1-rounder though. Like, he has not won a 3-round battle in the last 2 years.
But what opponents he had also? So
that's his fault again. When you don't battle often, you need to make sure those battles are great.
Okay.
And or you're winning.
Damn, you got a lot of smoke talk to them.
Lost to YD and hasn't had a 3-round battle since because he didn't battle Rivers.
Okay. Oh yeah, I remember.
And
damn.
Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to go hypothetical and say who would have won that battle because it didn't happen. But he's only won 1 3-round battle. I can say that's a fact.
Which one's that?
Oh, he hasn't. Sorry, he hasn't won 1 3-round battle. That's a fact. In the last 2 years, since the beginning of 2021 to now, he's not won a 3-round battle.
Yeah, 2 though, eh? Yeah, 2 battles, 2 3-round battles.
Well, YD's one of them.
Yeah, YD's one of them. Nate's one of them. And you say you lost both of them.
Well, Nate's 1-rounder though.
That one rounder. Error vs. Error 2. That was 3 rounds, bro.
Is it 3 rounds?
It was 3 rounds, bro. That's what I was thinking. Though, we're talking about the same thing here.
Oh no, because they were booked for a 1-rounder.
Yeah, we booked to the 1-rounder, and then the 3-round. Yeah, all right, cool. So that's your pick.
I would say he lost.
You say he lost?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I think people got to split. People got to split. You know, people got to split.
I mean, either way, he's losing to me.
God,
that's the thick of it. We can debate his battles. He won. He loses. He's not beating me, bro. He's not beating me, bro. He's okay though. Don't get me wrong. He's okay. He can perform a little bit.
I like the way you've been talking lately, though. In a way where you are causing the. Well, I like that you've caused a bit of talking, but when you said you're the best puncher, explain that to me, man. You think you're the best puncher?
Well, as we all speak English, I think we all understand that I'm the best puncher in the UK. Like, anyone that doesn't understand that shouldn't be in battle rap.
God damn, this guy's going disrespectful today, bro. Fucking hell, man. Say we don't speak English.
I mean, people that don't understand, because people act like they don't understand it, and I'm like, but you know what I'm talking about, though. Because when I tell you that Romney is the best puncher in the world, you understand that.
Of course I understand that.
So what you mean is you don't agree with it.
But there's a lot.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Romney is an alien. I would say he's a cheat code. I'll happily agree with it. It's a cheat code.
But he's the best puncher in the world. But I'm saying it's not about understanding it. It's about agreeing. People are, do you know what I mean? Yeah, is he the? I'm like, all right, you don't agree with it, fine. But don't act like foolish about it though. And then again, are you a puncher? And if you are you a good one? Because if you're not a puncher, it doesn't concern you. If you're a schemer, it doesn't concern you. If you're an angler, it doesn't concern you.
Damn.
If you're a puncher, it concerns you. Punchers were quiet when I posted that.
Damn.
Black tea does not count.
Oh man.
Punchers.
Would you battle black tea?
Don't mind, really.
Don't mind. Bro, if you say he's openly saying he'll smoke your boots.
He got 30 by King Nelly.
Yeah.
I 30 King Nelly to win the process.
Oh, damn. But one thing I'll say about Black T though, the bigger the challenge, the more he'll step up. I don't think he was he took that getting serious. In my opinion, I don't think he took it serious.
I don't believe in that mentality though. Like the bigger the challenge, the more serious you get. So that's not how you win in the long run. Do you understand? Okay. Because if Arsenal, for instance, we just beat Liverpool 3-2, turning up for big 6 teams, but out of 6 teams, you beat them once, there's 3 points each team. So that's 18. Times that by 2, that's 36 points. But there's another 14 teams in the league that you need to beat as well. And that's where actually the majority of the points are. So turning up for big days, I don't believe in that. You've got to make every day count towards a certain goal. That's how I think that you should plan your career or your journey.
Okay. So hypothetically,
because that's why Arsenal aren't in the Champions League. That's why Arsenal aren't in the Champions League this year, because we're too worried about how much points we can get off the top 6, not realizing we're not even getting points off Brighton. And this season, we've been doing that. We've been beating the Fulhams. We've been beating the
oh, you're a Gooner, yeah?
The little teams, you know what I mean?
You're a Gooner?
Yeah, I'm a Gooner.
Oh, I'll give you that. Okay, cool.
Yeah. That's what I mean. We've been beating the Fulhams. We've been beating the smaller teams, but then we've been going to Liverpool and Tottenham and getting the wins there. So now that matters more.
To be honest, I will start believing if we beat Man City, but we're getting that to us. Let's slide back into
Yeah, we have to be realistic. You have to realize they've spent 500 million collectively on their defense through players going in and out. The defense they have now, it's cost them about 500 million to get there. So that's not even going to the rest of the pitch and the reserves. So we got a little while, but we're on our way though.
I feel you. So who do you think? Who's your kill list? Fuck it. Who's your kill list, man? I'm on your kill list, man. I'm sure you after sitting back, watching battles, overlooking everybody. Who'd you say I want to kill? Who's gonna make you come up and kill, man? I want to kill
from the UK.
Yeah.
Absolutely nobody.
Jesus Christ. Nobody.
No,
I'm in a vet.
There's people I'd take. But there's people I'd battle.
But you don't want to, no one has to. So you're telling me no one has the urge. You have got the urge, I want to kill him. No. Let me rap this guy now.
No. I had that urge for Surfer for about 2 weeks after the process. Not after the process, but 2 weeks randomly at some point after the process. But since that, no.
How comes?
Because no one excites me that much.
Damn.
That's the truth of it. No one excites me that much. There's no one in the UK where I'm like, I've got to watch your battles. Not one person.
Not even Moke.
No. Moke's he's good, but it's he's the best. Not the best of a bad bunch, but
oh my God.
No, because that's not the word, and I want to. It's there's a bad bunch. He's not part of that bunch, but he's not amazing.
So you're telling me Bizzo Bond wouldn't make you go, alright, cool,
a Bizzo Bond battle? I don't care.
So, but if you've got offered Bizzo Bond, you wouldn't want to go right for him now.
No.
How comes?
I mean, I'll take the battle because stylistically it makes sense. From a storyline perspective, it makes sense.
We're talking UK champion here, though.
Yeah, but I don't think he's all that.
You don't?
I don't think he's
all that. You can't see.
And when people sit down and then tell me, "Oh, you're saying these people aren't all that," but I'm like, if they were all that, then why the UK is still so far behind the US?
Oh, come on, we can't be saying that, man.
No, it's a point though. Skill only goes so far.
Yeah, but I feel that UK.
Do you know how many people say I could have gone pro in football or I could have gone this?
I hear you.
Do you know how many if this was actually true, then we'd all be fucking up everyone in the States. But that's not the
Bizzo
facts.
went States and beat Real Deal. Real Deal's no easy challenge. Real Deal
went to
beat
the-
B Magic in URL, bro. I can't accept that. I can't agree with that. Bizzo can turn up and smoke anybody. I'm putting that like stamp. Hold down.
I disagree.
Hold down. Bizzo can smoke anybody.
I agree that he's better than most of the people there. I agree with that. At PB, he's one of the best people there.
And can you go Las Vegas and beat Real Deal in Las Vegas?
But that's like
KOTD.
That's irrelevant.
KOT champion. I hear that, but you said. I'm saying you said we're far behind. I don't think we're far behind. I think we're neck and neck. And I'm talking about skill wise. I'm not talking about. Are we talking about money wise? Of course, America's caffeine up there. That's up there, bro.
From skill wise, we're not neck and neck.
In what way?
First of all, I think I said earlier, there's an abundance of talent. When you're looking at the people that can go over there, the Bizzos, the whatever, you're gonna compile a list of about 10 people.
Okay.
20 max. Now, when they're doing the same thing, saying how many people could we send over there, you can probably get 5 per state.
Bro,
and that's the difference, which means that if you go below the Bizzos and the people on your list, and it's like, cool, they get injured, just like in a first team situation with Arsenal. Yeah. The first team gets injured. Who's the replacement for Xhaka? It's El Neni. Right. It's a peak replacement. Who's the replacement for Bizzo? It's going to be Benny P. No, do you know what I'm saying?
No, it's not.
So, like, if you're sending these people over there, they're all going to lose. And that's the problem.
All right.
The top 10 being able to hang over there is not enough. That doesn't mean we're equal. The top 20 people being able to hang over there doesn't mean we're equal with them. It just means that 20 people are able to up the levels and do what they need to do.
I think it really, like, putting it down on the people, because what I realized this year, any mid-tier, and I'm saying this now because of all I've seen is mid-tier US battlers go against UK battlers, they get smoked. Only battler that I've seen had a decent good battle, and a good battle in that was Pathogenic. He came in, he did his thing, and him and Visual had a great battle. When we go there and we go against the mid tiers, they get smoked.
But it's not we though. That's what I'm saying. It's not we.
Bobby Rex wowed out against Fate. And debatably won that, bro.
But this is what I'm saying though. A few people being able to do it out of a majority. Because how many battle rappers do we have?
We've got quite a lot now.
We've got
quite a lot now. We've got quite a lot.
20 is not a good percentage.
It's not. That's not what it's about though. Because you're going against the top of the echelons. We could have said that back in the day. Because
I'm debating that they don't have to send their upper echelons over here. I'm saying, who could they send over here? They've probably got 5 per state, but New York wouldn't have to go to Loaded Lux for that. Do you know how many battle rappers are in New York alone? I'm saying they could pick probably from the lower leagues if they wanted to. And they have,
and we smoked them. We have smoked them.
Well, I mean,
I feel like you're putting it down in UK battlers. I'm thinking, I'm going to tell you, I bet you any money, Black T's going to face Ant Keith, and he's going to win that. I can see that happening. I can see that happening.
Probably.
Roots went to.
But who is Ant Keith over there?
But let me tell you something. This is what I'm saying. When you give these the low tier to the mid tiers, we will smoke them. Roots went to there and faced Archduke.
But over here, but you have to realize
LSD. Let me just say something to you, bro. Let me just say something. LSD went to US, smoked it. Moke went to New York, smoked it. Like Bizzo went to Vegas, smoked it. That's what I'm saying. And that was a top tier he came against.
But,
you know what I'm saying?
No, that's an anomaly. But number one, the exception doesn't make the rule.
But you're telling that we ain't not in that.
Number two, the people that you're saying, you consider them all top tiers.
But give us better competition. Give us better competition then.
Bizzo's top tier. But I'm saying that hasn't been proved. That's a theory. You thinking they can beat the top tiers is a theory. Bizzo beat Real Deal, fine. That's a proven that he can beat a top tier. Everybody else doesn't have that staying.
But you only get the battles that's put in front of you, bro.
And I agree, but you have to then, when you're judging these people, you have to judge them off the battles that's been put in front of them and not the ones you think they can win.
Okay, but we ain't done that. I just gave you facts.
Yeah,
I just gave you facts.
Bizzo beat Real Deal, but all of the other people that have gone over there have faced people that aren't that are like whatever people.
All right, cool, but this is what you only
went over there and won, yes, but he won against Ben Superior, and on iBattle, he's not even in like the top 10 contention.
Then give us something better then.
But
that's not his fault.
Okay,
that's not his fault.
But this is my point, though. It's not proven that we can beat top competition. It's proven we can beat.
It's proven back in the day and don't flop. I'll tell you that for a fact.
Huh?
It was proven back in the day and don't flop.
But they're not active battle rappers anymore.
Exactly. But
Shotty Horror can beat people over there. I agree with that. But he's not an active battle rapper anymore. Tony D can probably do a lot over there, but he's not an active battle rapper anymore. So when we're talking active battle rappers, Bizzo Bond is going to be pretty much near the top of your crop.
Yeah, but give us.
But when they're sending people, they don't need to send people from the top of their crop to be able to hang over here.
Because they don't want them getting smoked. They will get smoked.
But this is my point. If for some reason, let's say you got Loaded Lux in Harlem, for PB, to be honest, they've got Bizzo.
So what?
And I'm not saying you bring Loaded Lux. I'm saying you can bring someone that's way beneath Loaded Lux. And then let's say Bizzo gets injured. Who do we put in his place? And it's going to be someone on Benny P's level.
You're doing this. No, I'm not having that. No, way.
All of the 20 people, the top 20 people. Hold on.
Raptor. There's Raptor. There's Bobby Rex. You've got.
This is my point though. When the top 10 or 20
you beat
people,
Bobby Rex?
They're not always going to be available to take these battles. That's my point. They're not always going to be available. It's the same way in a football season that Tierney is not always available, but there's no doubt in he's the left back in the team.
But Raptor will smoke guys.
So when you but before in Arsenal, we was putting people like Kolasinac in place of Tierney.
You can't relate to that, man.
No, you can because
you can be Sue Surf right now when it comes to basketball. Come on, man.
We have a Bizzo.
And he's the top of the class.
He's
the top of the class.
He's the Tierney. But when we're going down the path...
Tierney, bro, he's right now. He's like a fucking Gabriel Jesus. What Tierney?
That's not saying something different. They're both high class players. That's what I'm saying.
He's a high class player.
But my point is, not everyone in the team is high class players on Team UK, and it's not like you can always put the top 10 people that you rate in the UK against the US. It doesn't work like that. You can't always send Bizzo. You can't always send And this is the reason why before with Don't Flop, the people that were getting over there doing well, but it wasn't enough because at the end of the day, their peers wasn't good enough.
Kruger beat conceded.
No, but this is my point. The peers they were around aren't good enough. Back then, you have a Kruger, you have a Shotty, you have a Tony, you have a Gemini was a bit later, but you have like 4 or 5 people that you can send over to the States. But Don't Flop had a roster of about 40 people.
Cool, but
why couldn't he send all 40 people to the States? And that's my point.
Yeah, you can't send all 40 people from the US to come to UK.
Okay, but this is my point. Eventually, there came a point where Shotty got injured or decided to retire. And it's the same thing happened with Arsenal. Henry left. All these big players, they eventually leave or they stop playing. And then who were we sending when Shotty stopped going?
Bro,
nobody.
Bro,
I can answer that for you, bro. It was
nobody. You're basing this out of pure. I don't know what you're basing that, but bro, you're telling me that our crop can't hang with even the mid tiers.
I think you're missing the point. Like basically, what I'm saying is when Don't Flop was buzzing, you could send like a Shotty to the States, like to face a daylight.
But that was Don't Flop.
But I'm saying the entirety of the Don't Flop roster, you can't agree that they're all gonna do the same thing. And I'm not saying all of them have to go to face daylight. But if you take people from the bottom 5 of that Don't Flop roster, you know they're gonna get smoked by probably whoever goes over there. I'm talking bottom 5 but Don't Flop had a huge roster at one point.
Cool.
Roster. And what my point is, those people that could go, the few that sat at the top, it's not good enough that only the few at the top are capable of going over there and doing this. You need at least half of the people to be able to go over there and doing this, because when Shotty stopped going, when Tony D stopped taking people in the States over here, and all of those connections stopped, the UK, and we all know this, the UK battle rap scene was dead.
We were stagnant. I could agree. I could agree with that.
So by agreeing with that, what I'm saying is, if we weren't sending anyone to the States, it means that we didn't have anyone. So
that was stagnant because of people's fuck ups. That wasn't stagnant because of we just lacked the class. People's fuck up got people demoralized. And to be honest, have you seen what Prem done? Bro, they bought Loso, they bought Immaculate, they bought who else? They bought Red Flag. They bought quite a few. And I'll be honest, Immaculate was fucking superb. He outclassed Soul. I'll give you that. Loso, superb against Dialect. I'll give you that. But there's other internationals that came to London and they held smoke. We cannot deny that.
But Charlie
we
Clips
cannot
also
deny that.
came.
No, we're not talking about Charlie. We're not talking about that. We're talking about recently, bro. We're talking about recently. When Prems start getting the top tiers. Early, they was actually getting lots of top tiers until that fuck up with the whole shit with Tay Rock, not giving taking the deposit, the whole twerk not giving the deposit. Like John came to England and debatably lost against Shotty.
But
lost.
But you see what you're saying is actually proving my point. And
How's it proving the point?
I'll show you why.
How's it proving the point?
When you say John came over, he's from New York.
Yeah.
He's not top 5 in New York. We can put that down as a fact.
But he's a top tier. He's top tier.
He is a top tier.
He's top tier,
but I'm
bro.
saying he's not top 5 in New York. That's
so you're going off
we're not debating that. Hold on. And he came over here as a top tier battle rapper. Not top 5 in New York though. Top tier battle rapper. And who did he face? Shotty. Shotty's well past his prime. And the only person that had the star power or the pull to battle him...
He didn't look like against Tally. I'll tell you that for a fact.
But I'm saying the only person that he felt had the star power and pull to battle him at this time was Shotty Horror, when Shotty Horror's prime was 10 years ago. So it proves that now, even with the people that we're stating, people like Roots, people like Moke, people like Bizzo, who are able to cross the gap.
I think you're downplaying it too much, man. I think you're downplaying it too much. I think you're going on the competition we have now.
You can't think you've won a race before you've crossed the
finish. Bro,
that's
give us better competition. You're giving us these Ben Superiors. You're giving these art dudes. You're giving guys that will get smoked on a normal day,
but
bro.
I agree with that. But this is the reality that we have to base our opinions on. If I'm saying I think people in the UK,
I didn't say I think.
people.
There's proven fact that UK has come. You come to UK, you get your smoked boots. We went to US and we smoked your boots. Give us some better competition, and then we'll see who's the better echelons. I'll tell you that for a fact. I'm not saying go to just the top of URL and go, oh, what Rom Nitty. Okay, it's probably.
Even the top of iBattle. No one's faced anybody from the top of
Well, it's going to happen this month.
Oh, actually, Oppa.
Yeah, Oppa's going to face Bizzo, and we'll see what's going to happen.
And I'll be honest, again, this is a top 1% thing because we can't always send Bizzo. Bizzo's the one that faced Real Deal, which is someone that you used for your argument earlier.
He's a top. He's legend. He's legend.
But my point is, he was your argument for the reason that the UK can beat the Americas, because obviously KOTD is Canadian. And then you said, okay, well, he lost to Real Deal, lost to him, and now on iBattle again, we've got a top tier iBattle opponent, and again it's Bizzo who's facing him.
And
so my point is,
the champion, bro.
My point is, for the UK to be successful, you need to be able to send 20 people. It could be any 20 people.
You're going like Skip Bayless right now. He's got some Skip. He's going Skip Bayless right now, bro. You're going Skip Bayless with me right now. No, you're going Skip Bayless with me right now.
So you smoke him.
You smoke who?
And no, but I'm saying you should be able to send other people to smoke Oppa.
He's the British champion, bro. He's the top of our top.
I know that. Right. But let's say, for some reason, Bizzo loses his voice. He can't speak. You need your voice to battle rap.
Oh,
my point is that who else do you send? It can't always be the top 5% of the UK that we're sending for this. It needs to be around the top 30%. We need a higher percentage.
The fact is, Bizzo's got booked to bet Oppa next month. Who you got winning that battle?
I got Oppa winning.
£50, Bizzo. Right on camera, Bizzo. Don't let me down, bro. Don't let me down, bro.
No. But the thing is, I want Bizzo to win.
No, because it doesn't look like it. It don't look like it
because it's one step in the right direction. But what would be a bigger step is someone that's never gone over there and doing that. Because he's not proving anything to me. I know he can beat Real Deal. Oppa's not as good as Real Deal. So to be honest, Bizzo's not proving anything to me. It's just it's going to be slightly harder because Oppa's at home. So and so is iBattle was his home. He's got the top headband there, so I think it might be a bit more difficult to get the crowd. But he's not proving anything to me. I know that he can perform at a high level, but I'm saying that there's not 30 other British battle rappers that can say that, and that's the problem. We need to have an army of people that are good enough to be in this situation against Oppa, and that's the truth. We don't have people.
We need to start getting better opponents.
Because even me,
our talent. Because right now you're giving us these mid tiers, these low tiers, and we're smoking their boots.
But our mid tiers and low tiers are horrible. Our mid tiers and low tiers are worse than their mid tiers and low tiers.
Bro, I've seen Gas Bath went to iBattle and smoked it. Gas Bath. And he only I only seen him in the academy.
And who did he face?
Oh, I don't remember, bro. I don't remember. But this is what I'm saying. Give us better competition.
But I agree with that. But until we have the better competition, and the majority of people we send over there are beating them, we can't say we're there yet.
No.
That's my only thing. We can't say we're there yet.
I feel like you're downplaying the UK scene too much, man. I think you're downplaying it too much, man.
No, because if you're asking me, can people go over there and do this? I think that you could put Moke in a situation that Bizzo's in. And I think that Moke could do serious damage. And I even actually think that Moke's style is better suited to that situation. But the fact is, I can't say he's done it. Because Bizzo's in that position, and he faced Ben Superior when he went there. And Ben Superior sucks. Quite frankly, it sucks.
But there you go. That's why I keeps to my point. Give us the better competition.
And when they do,
be tested.
Then it will be proven information that I can't dispute. When 30 people go over to iBattle and take out the top of iBattle, am I going to sit here and say that we're on our way? I'm going to sit here and say we just took over iBattle.
You knew the UK scene was stagnant.
And furthermore, why do you think I'm going out there in March?
You got that much.
I got one. Actually, I don't want to say the battle because it could change before that time because of how things work and stuff like that.
Give me a text. Oh, don't know.
I don't know how well you know like lower leagues in America. Because it could be a name, but the battle that I want is a specific person, and I think that will work very well. But I could get a name. Basically, the name is the backup. That's the backup plan.
Fuck it.
Do you know what I'm saying?
But this is what I'm saying. We need to get better competition.
But I can say like, if I wanted to prove a point, I could go over there and battle a name.
We can only face the people that are put in front of us, and I feel that we do get the guys who come to England, like CJ and Frost had a great crazy battle. I think slightly CJ won that. Homeschool had a crazy one with Frankie. I think Homeschool slightly won that. I'll be honest.
Yeah, Homeschool won that battle.
Yeah, Homeschool won that battle, and he was sick.
And he's quite high.
He's high. Yeah, I know, he's high.
But that is again. That now that we've gone a bit higher on iBattle, higher than Ben Superior, he's now come over here and done the sin.
I hear that.
And that will further prove. Do you now want to send Frankie over there? And I think Frankie's pretty good. But that alone, are you confident that you can send Frankie over there? And this is the point. It's not always going to be Bizzo that goes.
Right, cool. Would that be the same effect if Homeschool faced Scoop?
I don't know.
And I think Scoop's better than Frankie.
I don't know.
We can't really say that.
Don't. But what I do know is Homeschool came over here and beat Frankie though.
Yeah, and he was ill. That's why.
I think that Scoop can go over there and beat anyone at iBattle? Probably.
Yeah,
probably.
I think so. I think Scoop was.
There's also a problem of delivery though.
Oh my God.
There is.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
I'm saying he could probably go over there and beat anyone, but he's got to do something about that delivery though.
Have you watched Scoop vs. Dino?
I have, but I've also watched his most recent battle.
And he smoked it. 30'd. What are you on about?
He beat Crash.
He 30'd him, bro.
He beat Crash. But at times, I feel like Scoop is so amazing with his pen. If he just put a little bit of performance, he'd be undefeatable.
I disagree. Now, how do you remember Scoop back in the day?
What do you mean?
So, on his early battles, how do you remember back in the day?
To be honest, I don't want to say he's always been the same, but he's always been very similar to what he is.
Why would you break something that's brought you to the dance and he can't get beaten?
But
he's only got beaten a few times.
I'm not saying to change his style. I'm saying to evolve it.
Like he has pen-wise. He's a lot dangerous pen than he was back then. I'll tell you that for a fact.
But like JC's pen has evolved over the years as well.
Yeah, but
Surf's performance put it in a coffin. And this is my point. If Scoop had just a little bit more performance, I'm not saying he's got to do fucking, do you know what I mean? Star jumps on the stage. But little things like when he bumped Crash.
Look, man.
Little things like that. If he adds more of that element to his style, he's gonna be like undefeatable, bro.
Yeah, but even performing wise,
so successful.
Yeah, but Shotgun Sugar, Sugar had performance. He had performance with no bars back in the day. Now his bars are showing. Like his bars are crazy. Now he's got performance.
But the thing is, though, he never had to learn how to perform. No, he was getting by with those bars beforehand because he was performing so well.
Scoop was an underrated performer. What are you on about, bro? Have you seen him against Woolsey? was crazy performing. Crazy performing.
He was okay.
Nah, he was crazy performing. He locked down the whole show, bro.
The UK hasn't got a lot of performers.
Why are you downplaying our UK battlers so much?
I'm not downplaying.
You are very downplaying our UK battlers, bro.
I'm not downplaying.
You really are.
I said earlier that I think if someone was
Can you stand in front of Scoop?
Huh?
Can you stand in front of Scoop?
Of course I can.
And you think you could beat him?
I mean,
it's tall order.
Anyone I don't think I can beat.
I understand that, but you're going the way you're downplaying that you can go in there and smoke boots.
I mean, I can smoke him. Yeah, I feel like I can smoke him. Not that it's on my agenda, to be honest.
That's a tall order. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. It's a tall order.
It is a tall order. It is a tall order. But like, I don't believe there's anyone that I can't beat.
And you should believe that. You should believe that. But you can't downplay a rapper, the UK rappers that has done the shit. And he had.
I'm gonna be like totally honest and very blunt. There's a difference between putting people down and saying what people are good at and what they're not good at, which is called valid criticism. There's a difference. Putting someone down is attacking them, usually besides the point at hand that I'm making. But my point is that he's a very good puncher, but performance isn't his strong suit. And in my opinion, doesn't have to be everyone else's opinion.
But
performance would make him a stronger battle rapper, and that's it.
But what you class performance?
Someone can misconstrue that as me putting him down. For me, that's not putting him down. That's just saying that he could. That's if I was to say Arsenal are really good right now, but an extra central midfielder would make us so much more dangerous. That's not putting down the Arsenal team. That is saying the Arsenal team's really good, but perhaps we would be even stronger if we made this addition. And people in the UK operate under this mindset where criticism and putting down people are the same thing. It's not the same thing.
Bro, I thought, okay, so...
To say that we're not up to where we should be, like, we're not neck and neck with the US, it might not be your opinion, it might not be other people's opinion in the UK, but I don't think we are there. And I have reasons for that. But that's not putting the UK down. I'm not saying putting the UK down will be that we're not trying. Putting the UK down will be saying that we're not working towards it. Putting the UK down will be saying that, do you know what I'm saying? All of these things, attacking aspects besides the point. But I'm saying we're not there yet. And the reason is we haven't defeated people like this. We're not regularly booked over there. And these are facts as well. It's not even emotionally attached.
It's not emotionally attached. I'm not saying it's emotionally attached, but
it's a fact.
I hear too many people going about, like, I remember when
Tay-Rock ain't battled no one
bro, I hear you. Let me say what I gotta say. Let me say what I gotta say. So I remember Scoop, and when the battle with Crash got announced, I was actually very shocked the amount of people who had Crash winning. I'm like, are you crazy, bro? And I'll tell you this, I was listening to everybody, listening to people that were talking about it. And then one particular person, there was one particular podcast I was hearing, and it was like, yeah, if I hear Scoop with that sing-along thing again, I'm just gonna switch off. Okay, cool. What do you mean by that? So you're saying he should change his style or put him to the dance. He did that style, he faced Crash, and he 30'd him. Clear. It wasn't even a debate, clear. Like, people keep saying they're going to do, I can't be asked to hear it again. But when he raps, you can't help but get intrigued. He puts on a show.
No, I like I said 100% before, I agree that he's a very good battle rapper. I said he's a great puncher. And that is, sometimes you can have things as a person which, like, they provide for what you're lacking, in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, on a Shotgun Suge aspect, you said before, his pen was terrible. But he was still beating people and getting kind of crazy sometimes, and definitely getting booked because his performance was so strong.
His performance was wild.
So sometimes you can have skills that make up for other facts. Maybe you're not. It's not that you're not good at it, but you just don't choose to delve into it as often. And that's the same thing as Scoop has. He has a very, very good punching ability, and his delivery is. It's not that it's bad, because it is like it's very ominous. There's an aura to it. It's very strong.
It's his own unique delivery.
Definitely,
but it works, bro.
It's
it
very
works.
unique. But I also believe, in my opinion, he doesn't have to take it. He could be even more formidable than he already is by adding that to his repertoire. He doesn't have to.
What would you class performance though? I think people ask performance as like, oh, he's got to barge him. You got to do this. You got to tap
for me,
pockets.
performance is like basically he stood in the same place for 80% of that battle.
And he was delivering. Like,
No. He won the battle. But I'm just saying, an experiment of moving around a bit more, acting out a bar a bit more, maybe engaging the crowd in a different way. Like all of these things, yeah, because at the end of the day, these are things that people like Sue Surf are doing, and Scoop's not getting paid as much as them. So as good as he is at battle rap, in a battle rap world, not what he does outside, in a battle rap world, if there's nothing for him to improve on or nothing that he could add to his repertoire to make him better, then why is he not where Surf is? Obviously, there's other intangibles, but you get my point. If everyone was so perfect and everyone had their game figured out to this, then why is it these people are doing so much better than us?
They got more money.
And for me, a big thing is promo. Surf does so much promo, but that's besides the fact. His performance, that's the point at hand. His performance, the way he engages the crowd. He tells the crowd to shut up, they react. These sort of things, he's not writing down. He's not preparing his round saying, oh, this, tell him to shut up. It's something he's doing. It's natural performance. He's saying, oh, I got a flight to go perform at Rolling Loud after. Like, all of these things, for me, attribute to your performance. And these sorts of things are golden in a battle. Like, JC was already losing to Surf's first round, but then he's losing to all of these other things as well. And I feel like Scoop could incorporate some of these, like, maybe not those exact performance aspects, but performance aspects in general. That'll make him stronger. That'll make him strong. Because not only now am I barring you to death, but I'm making niggas feel like that, bro.
Yeah, but you can do that. You can do it with the same style he's done right now. Like, he didn't even have to. He only, like, I'll tell you something.
And it's not just him.
He doesn't even have to be barging guys to perform, bro. Like, if you get DNA, you watch him as DNA. He was performing. He was performing. Like, him against Wilsey, mad performance.
Him against Wilsey, I'll say.
Mad performance. Even his first battle that I've ever saw him live in his battle of Brave, mad performance, bro. Like, I feel like we feel like performance is just like, we barge niggas, we have to do this, we have to do this.
But it's not only performance that I could say that he should add to his style. It's something like just different, just something else. Do you know what I'm saying? It's maybe you feel like what you're doing is all you need to do, and that's fine because I battle rap for myself. I don't battle rap for you, and vice versa. But like, as a battle rapper myself, I consider myself to be like a punching performer or a performing puncher. But like, when someone sits down and tells me you should take an angle, I don't tell them I've been punching and performing all this time. Why would I do an angle? I'm like, why do you think that? And then I think myself, could this battle call for an angle? Maybe there's something I'm missing. Maybe my punches can hit harder if I'm angling them. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's just a matter of considering it. Because maybe then I don't do the angle. But then if I didn't do the angle, I wouldn't have had the second round I had against Unan.
I mean, like I said,
and I changed that previously for my process battles. I didn't angle in my process battles. I didn't know the opponents. I didn't care for the opponents. I barred them to death. I know Unan a bit better than these people. It's a bigger battle. People have seen me punch. They've seen me perform. They're wondering perhaps if I can do anything different. And that battle, there was a window of opportunity. And your favorite round is my second round, and that's the round I angled in. So like, you can become stronger by doing these things, taking on different things. And I won a tournament punching and performing. Yeah, I could have said, like you said, I just won a tournament. What do you mean, angle? I just won a tournament. You won
a tournament, you beat the people in front of you that you're supposed to beat.
But primarily, I won it punching. So like, if someone's telling me, maybe don't consider punching in this part of your next battle, I could be like, I've had literally the ultimate success I could have. I have 4 wins, 12 judgments in my favor, and a tournament. I don't really need to change anything. I don't really need to. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but that's valid. That's valid as well. That's valid.
With the opponents you had, but you knew with the new opponents, like, all right, cool, I've got a vet now. Time to shake shit up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
And for me, sometimes it's not always an opponent that should make you do that. Sometimes it's time. If you can watch a battle of yourself 6 years ago and it's too similar to the battle you're having now, it does prove. And like I said, there's always anomalies. Calico raps very similarly to the way he does when he first entered URL, but it works for him. Do you know what I mean? So there are some anomalies because he just beat Easy as well with that style. There are anomalies, but exceptions don't make the rule. And the majority of people benefit from evolution.
People say Easy won that, bro.
I mean, even if he made that battle very debatable, it was very entertaining, and he did a style that he's pretty much been doing for the last 15 years. It's not really changed too much. Do you know what I'm saying? It's been there or thereabouts. He's a little bit more, I would say, less aggressive as he was, but like the writing pattern.
Calico was punching more back in the day, and now he's more into the real talk.
But he's always had the real talk in him, though. Yeah, he real talked a lot of people.
He does, but he was more punchy. Like against K-Shan punching, against Math punching, against what you call it, Rich Dollars punching. But then he went to T-Rex. Now he went to more of a, I'm gonna talk to you. Lux, he tried to talk to him, but he was still putting in punches at the same time. So I think, some parts we've got to agree to disagree, I'll be honest. But but this is what it's for. I don't mind people having their say. I don't want it to just be yes. We're going to have to agree to disagree. We're going to have to have contrast or compare our opinions, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't mind that. I like that. But yeah, we've got to agree to disagree with some of them points. I'm not going to lie. All right, before we go, I'm gonna get some quick hitters. What's your top 5 UK at the moment? Your top 5 UK battle MCs that you rate at the moment?
Irrelevant question.
Oh shit, like that. You don't rate anybody.
It's not that I don't rate anybody, but we don't matter enough for there to be like a top 5.
Jesus
like when the UK did last year,
it's always a top 5, bro. Come on, man.
Of course. Like there is always a top 5, but you have to realize the Premier League is a top 5, the Championship is a top 5, League One as a top 5.
What's your top 5?
League 2 as a top 5. But no one cares about League 2's top 5.
No, I'm not having that. We're not League 2. No, we're not having that. I'm not having that. I'm the
top 5. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
We're going to agree to disagree with that one as well. We're going to agree to disagree with that one as well.
I mean, you can't. You actually can't.
Well, that's your opinion, though. I'm not going to disrespect your opinion. I'm not going to disrespect your opinion.
I'm the top 5.
Okay, US then. Because I know you like US.
All time or now?
Any. All time. Your all time top 5.
All time. Clips.
Okay, I can allow that.
Hollow.
Yeah, okay, to extent.
Disaster. Oh, URL.
No, just anyone.
US. No.
Yeah.
US. Yeah, he's Cali. Yeah, Disaster.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I want to put probably Verb in there, man. Probably Verb. That resume is...
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Verbs, yeah, is decent, but...
He beat Mook and Lux back to back.
He didn't beat Lux, but okay.
He
didn't beat Lux, but we'll take that for another day. We'll save it for another podcast.
Is Easy undefeated? Is it Easy undefeated?
You know, I ain't watched Calico versus Easy yet, man.
No, I mean, before Calico, is Easy undefeated?
You know what? I had a look... I had K-Shan beating Easy. I'm not gonna lie. I had Shine beat Easy, but... Officially... He's undefeated. Officially.
You know, one of those battles on the app?
Obviously, he lost to Fonz.
In the tournament.
Yeah, so...
And they've judged it in this... So, like...
Fans can say a lot of things. Yeah.
Man, don't listen to the...
What about... So, who's your other two, then?
Oh... For me, they're my... Like, Clips, Hollow...
Yeah.
They're like my solid.
Okay.
For me, they're the top 2 battle rappers in battle rap history. Like, a lot of people, the way they view Mook and Lux, I view Clips and Hollow like that.
Okay.
I feel like between... If someone said, you got to pick your best battle rapper, like, they're going to be on 100, you don't have to worry about prep, or you got to pick someone you feel like can win. You don't know who I'm going to pick, but you got to pick someone you feel like can win. I'm going to pick Clips. If Clips ain't available, I'm gonna pick Hollow, and that's the way my logic works for that.
Okay, fair dues. Where's your other two?
There's maybe Averb.
Averb, he had too much of a slide down for him to put him on top 5.
Yeah, and that's the same problem with Arsenal as well. Actually,
yeah, Arsenal keeps losing to fucking newcomers, man. I hate when he does that, man.
But it's just like, who else?
For me, Surf, Lux, Hitman, Rock, DNA. I don't put just one. Tomorrow's no. I'm gonna have to take DNA out. Put clips in. I'll put clips in there. Yeah, clips. But DNA is not too far behind at all.
Yeah.
At all. But yeah, Rock. The guy's been done everything. Gunbar King.
I can understand Rock, but at the time that Rock came into my life, so much had happened already.
What year?
I can't remember what the year was, but like by the time Rock came, I'd seen so much because Rock debuted for me in the Lion, like around Lions then times. That's when I.
He faced.
And I'd watch him battle raps for years.
He faced Kaboom. He was actually fire against Kaboom.
So
he was fire against Kaboom.
And then he got destroyed by Clips.
Oh yeah,
so,
yeah. But he did get a bit of a comeback. He did.
If you say URL top 5, like strictly URL all time top 5, I would have Tay-Rock probably at number 1 or number 2. I'm not gonna lie, because for me he's Jesus of URL, bro.
Yeah, well, he has 50 battles. I didn't even know he had that much. He's had 50 battles, man.
And he's had like no home games.
True, he ain't had a Baltimore DMV date yet.
I rate that.
That's actually crazy. No, even Surf. Actually, he had 1 home game. He fucked that up.
Had one.
Yeah, he fucked that up.
Surf's had bare home games.
Yeah, quite a few. He fucked them up, innit? Yeah. All right, cool. What's your future projects for the up and back? What's your future projects? You got any music coming out?
There'll be a few things in the works.
Yeah.
Can't talk too much about it now, but there's a few things coming. But expect battles.
Okay. Who's next in the pipeline? If you can say it.
The next guy I'm gonna battle is the Process 1 champion, the paper champion.
Man,
he's a paper champion.
Oh,
he's a paper champion. How many people no-showed that tournament? I think he got through 2 no-shows.
Yeah, crashed and you have YD.
Okay.
But he had put the people in front of him and he won.
Okay. So the paper champion, because I won the tournament.
People say he had tough opponents then.
Huh?
People could say he had tough opponents.
He had no-shows.
No, but he had tough opponents.
There's nothing easier than winning against somebody that doesn't show up.
I agree. I agree. I won't say paper champion though, but I agree.
He's a paper champion.
He had bias.
He's a paper
I'm not saying paper champion because I've even heard people say, but he's had tougher opponents. Crash was a tough opponent in that time.
I mean, since the process, he hasn't had tougher opponents than I've had. There's not one person he's had this year that's tougher than Unan. So I can put that out. Also, in terms of his
I can agree, but
process win.
But the process 1, he's had tough opponents. I think Rydy and Crash will outclass the people that
is a very, very, very tough opponent. Crash is not a tough opponent, so I'm not.
Crash will beat Benny. Well, he will beat Benny P in my opinion. I think Crash can beat Easy. Well, it won't be Easy.
Rather
Zach
than
Easy.
Rather than let's saying who he did beat, let's just look at people he's battled and whether he's won or lost. Because that's I don't really deal with theories.
He's had much more battles than you, bro.
He just battled Sam Hypes. Do you know what I'm saying? At this point in his career, if you need to battle Sam Hypes, it's
disrespectful. Disrespectful.
On Error versus Error, was it? He got smoked by Boza.
We're talking about when he's had the time, bro. We're not even talking about the recent fan. We're talking about on the process. And that process tournament, I agree. Buys, yeah, it can discourage the run. But people say he's had tougher opponents on that process.
He didn't have to face 4 opponents.
I agree. I'm not gonna.
So my point is, if I've had to prepare for 4 opponents and then actually beat these opponents, it doesn't matter who the opponents are. If you have 1 pass in that tournament and someone doesn't show up, you go to that event for free and you go home not having wrapped and having won a battle.
Yeah, but who told the guy not to show up, bro?
That is like, I'm not saying it's his fault, but I'm saying someone else won 4 rounds and got 12 judgments in their favor.
No one told the other guy to play duck goose, bro. Come on, man. Let's be real. No one told him
to do that. But like I said, I deal with reality. The reality is he did get ducked and I didn't, but I won regardless.
Yeah, we can fully respect that. You fully respect that. You came out and you did your thing.
Like,
but that's gonna be a good battle, though.
I'm gonna fuck him up. It's not. This is basically a warm up for the next.
Hey, because I wasn't. Man say warm up. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord.
He just got 30'd by Trubs. Like, I can't even trust him to do his job. Do you know what I'm saying?
And then he came back and won 5 bills.
Against who?
Okay, cool, BMF, but still, he came back, won 5 bills.
No, because when people tell me about my process, like opponents not being difficult, this guy won the process before me, and at this current point in time, he's battling people on the level of BMF. Like, I'm not trying to hear anything about what niggas are saying about.
So you're saying straight 30?
What do you mean?
So yeah, you said it not me. You said it not me, bro.
Like, basically, he's turning up to see whether he can win the coin toss or not. Because after that point, it doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter, bro.
Oh boy, Tech, you better come on, this boy. He's talking heavy. He's talking heavy. Man said Man said the only thing you got to is the coin, bruh.
I don't need to. This is what people need to understand. If I've sat out for this long, do you think I need to battle? I don't need to battle, bro. I've sat out for what, 9 months already? I can sit out 4 more until March. I don't need this battle. I'm coming out because I want.
You want to prove a point
to warm up.
Or you want to?
I want to warm up.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, I don't come out to lose either. He's gonna like
smoke talk. You're talking
because
heavy.
I've been very quiet all year while everyone's been on their horses, their bandwagons.
Talk your shit then, bro. Talk your shit then.
It's all good. Like I said, it didn't go the way I wanted it to. Fine, have at it. But just realize at one point, I will battle again on No Loose Chat, and someone's gonna have to stand accountable for everything for the last 7 months of internet.
Damn.
Like, it's not even his fault. He ain't say shit, but he's gonna be accountable for any gripe that I might have had.
So you'll take all the anger you had for that 7 months.
If I have it. But one thing I know I have is well rested and concentrated energy. And he doesn't. He's been battling all year round. So, like I said, it's turn up on November 26th. I'll be here again. We'll pop a bottle of champagne. Actually, scratch that. I'll just
talk smoke, bro. Talk smoke. Say how you say it with your chest. Go on. Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest.
I was gonna say champagne.
Say it with your chest, then. Come on.
No, I was gonna say champagne, but I'm just gonna get a strong bottle because Tech's not that big of an occasion.
Oh my God, Tech. Hey, bruv, you need to come back. He's talking heavy. He's talking heavy.
When you have to redeem yourself with BMF, we know where your career is.
Oh my!
And I'm gonna put it back there.
Oh my goodness.
We can,
is that how we're gonna end it? Yeah.
Yeah, we can end it.
Is that how we're gonna end it? Yeah. Hey, but I forget. But on the real though, much love for coming down. Hey, to come you had an full-depth interview. Hey, fuck it. We even had some smoke talk. We had a heated talk, but we don't mind. It's just talk. And at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It's podcast talk. But yeah, much love for coming down, Whispers. Hey, yeah, looking forward to you November 26th. And that's it. First episode, wax on, wax off. Yeah, let's go.
Hey, I said wax. No. In the face of he was mad done. Hey. I said wax. No. In the face of he was mad done. Like he expect to respect.